Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Students, I'm back as part two of the radar antenna presentation. But I'm not going to teach you anything new, the three mistakes. It's very interesting phenomena with online teaching that whatever you speak is recorded. And it's my practice when I upload the slide, I always watch it again and scrutinize and audit it for slip of tongues and mistake which I did. Now there were three minor mistakes which were slip of tongues or disorientation, whatever you want to call it. So correction number one. First I'll make the correct statement and then I'll tell you what mistake I did in this particular. Remember, whenever we take a log, power log is basically the log of power ratios multiplied by 10. And if it's a voltage ratio, then it is multiplied by 20. So again, this thing is basically a power ratio, right? So we have to take its log, multiply it by 10. So that is dB, and we call it dBi because in this case we are comparing it with an isotropic antenna. The mistake which I did was I mentioned raised to power 10. There is no raised to power 10, right? Again, you see this red figure of 8 where my hand is moving is basically the power intensity of your dipole. And the blue one is the power intensity of your isotropic antenna. So when we take a ratio of dipole antenna with respect to isotropic antenna, so this ratio is 1.64. And if we take its log to the base 10 and then multiply it by 10 again, it will give us 2.15 dBi, decibels over isotropic antenna. Once again, the power ratio which you take, just take its log to the base 10, multiply it by 10, that will give you the power dBs. You put a suffix I because in this particular case, you are comparing the dipole antenna with an isotropic antenna. So this was mistake number one. Let's go to mistake number two. Here in this particular slide, while I was exiting this slide, I mentioned 600 megahertz. Definitely it's 300 megahertz. So that was just a slip of tongue, which I noted later. Finally, the third mistake. Here, when I was putting the value, I said 4 pi r square, which is definitely wrong. The area of a circle is pi r square, right? If we put the value of area in terms of pi and r, so it will be pi r square here. Multiply by the other pi, it will be 4 pi square r square. And we know that 2r is equal to d. So this will be pi square d square over lambda square. So this becomes pi d lambda whole square. Again, area is equal to pi r square. Just plug in the value of area, right? So there'll be 2 pi's now. So it will be 4 pi square r square over lambda square. We know that d diameter is equal to 2 times radius. So this will be pi square d square over lambda square. So the whole equation becomes pi d over lambda whole square. So students, these were the 3 mistakes. Please see this video in conjunction with part 1 and correct your concept. So I'm tempted to go further, but I won't, right? And I'm going to stop here. Keep learning and enjoy online lectures. So I'm signing off. Allah Hafiz. Take care. And Allah Hafiz again.